Today I would like to share with you deep-seated misconception known in the construction sector. I'm talking about unjustified price increases. Hi, welcome to this channel. I am Virginie, interior designer, and I deal with houses that represent 100% who must leave them, from consultancy to the entire renovation process. I also help foreigners who want to buy and renovate in Italy to support them all the process long. Difficult otherwise to follow from a distance. Recently, I happened to take care of the furniture of customers who have renovated a large house. At the end of the work, the clients asked me to check with them the estimate with the list of the works to be done and the related cost to see that everything had been done in the best way. One thing that immediately stood out was the price of interior doors. They were in fact estimated at 580 euros. The problem was that we could immediately see that they could hardly have that value, and a little research was enough to understand that those doors, including trims, handles and lock, at most costed 200 euros. Even adding 50, 60 euros of labor, how much money did the company actually keep for each door? Over 300. Of course, it would be wrong to think that we can pay for a door like this example only for the value of the materials and labor, because we must also take into account the time. That is, the time taken by the company to call the supplier, to go and order the doors, perhaps call him several times to urge delivery, to be on site when these doors arrive, to hope that everything is okay, and if not, to call the supplier and exchange the wrong goods. But isn't 300 per door a little bit too much? Then, calculating that the doors were more than 10, how much did the company earn just for this? Now, if it is correct to put a more or less high price in the quote phase, where you had not chosen the doors before, I believe that it is equally correct to make a discount when the door has cost less than expected, don't you think? With a price of 580 euros, taking off 50, 60 euros of labor, you get to 520 euros. Removing even 100 euros for the time factor we described before, you get to 420 euros. So, since the doors cost 200 euros, it had to be there at least a discount of 220 euros. Don't you agree? Personally, I was very irritated. And you? I think you don't like being teased, and I don't think you like throwing your money away. Am I right? Of course, not all companies behave like this. We can't put labels on. But there are many, and therefore knowing how to choose carefully is very important. How to choose the company will be the subject of one of the next videos. So if you want to know more and you haven't done yet, subscribe to my channel and activate the bell to be noticed when the next video is published. See you soon, bye!